Hey guys, your boy Mark back on the video. Here with my review of WWE's Saturday Night's Main Event, 24th of May, 2025. Show just got off the air, and that was actually a really fun show. I didn't really watch the first two matches, if I'm being honest. I did catch some of the opening match, which was a tag team match. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus CM Punk and Sami Zayn. And this was actually a really fun match from what I saw, and quite a bit of this match was pretty much just Seth and CM Punk going at it one-on-one, basically, even though it was technically a tag team match, and that was actually something I really was happy about, especially because I'm not the biggest fan of tag team matches, unless there's like a stipulation or is the Briscoe Brothers match. Rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. I really enjoyed that. I didn't catch the start of this match, and I didn't really catch the end, but I did hear it because I was like in the middle of making myself some food. Speaking of which, not food, but this right here, Coca-Cola. I remember one time I had a bottle of Coca-Cola. I brought it to school when I was like 9, back in 2007. And I showed it to a friend of mine. It's black. It's not black, you dumbass. It's Coca-Cola. Far up. But yeah. I don't feel like a drink right now. But yeah. I don't know who took the pin, but Team Seth and Braun won. And Bronson Reed actually came out and is part of the new faction with Seth and Braun. So cool, good for him. I don't really care for this storyline because I know a lot of people are, though. So I'll talk about that. Yes, I'm still ill. I'm in pain down there. Yeah, but yeah, I'm still trying to get this review out, yo. What happened next? Then we get on to Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega. Women's U.S. title match. This sounds like this was only put on here because people were upset that there was no women's match. The main event probably would have gotten more time if this match wasn't on. I didn't even watch this match, if I'm being honest. I was still in the middle of making food. But I didn't even know who won. I'm going to assume Zelina retained. But yeah. Match number 3. The match I was personally most looking forward to. It was John Cena versus R-Truth. Not for the WWE Championship, actually. I don't know why it couldn't have been for the WWE Championship. Why not, This was a really short match, but it was so much fun. Honestly, my favorite match of the night. What am I saying? What am I saying? I gotta go to the toilet. I'm trying to finish this review. R-Truth came out in John Cena's close and entrance music. That was a lot of fun. And this was essentially, because R-Truth was doing John Cena's own moves in this match. Shoulder block, even in AA. Yes, R-Truth did the AA on John. John kicked out. He even did the STF on John. John grabbed the rope. The ending of the match came where it looked like John Cena was gonna hit R-Truth with the belt, but then he stops, and it looks like John Cena's having a change of heart. I didn't buy this, by the way, and then it looked like he did. He gave the belt to the referee, and then with the referee's back turned, low blow. John Cena picks R-Truth up for an attitude adjustment. Boom. Referee's back. 1, 2, 3. That was a fun match. And then after the match, then he hit R-Truth with the belt. But yeah, that was fun. It wasn't even 5 minutes long, but it was so much fun, man. Then we get Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest in a steel cage match. Seemed like there was a bunch of finishes in this match. Again, another match I didn't really fully watch properly, but what am I trying to say? The it looked like Drew actually did the South of Heaven at one point during the match. They even fought before the match even started. Drew brought a couple chairs in near the match. Damian did, I think, the South of Heaven himself to Drew, concerto to Drew, and then he walks out the cage, and Damian actually wins. Far out. But yeah, a lot of people are upset, but whatever. I don't really care, honestly. Then we go into the main event, World Heavyweight Championship match. Jey Uso defending against Logan Paul. It was actually a backstage segment between John Cena and Jey Uso, where they're like, "Hey, haven't seen you since the Royal Rumble," you know. And then John Cena was like, "Logan Paul beating you for that World Heavyweight Championship sounds like ruining wrestling," something like that. The match between Jey Uso and Logan Paul came. It was really quick. Jey Uso actually did a really beautiful super kick counter to Logan Paul's buckshot lariat. That was beautiful. And I think Jey did the Uso splash. Looked like he was about to get the win. Boom. John Cena gets out the referee, starts beating up Jey Uso. And then Cody Rhodes' music hits. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't miss Cody. Just being honest. And then he attacks John Cena, crossroads to John Cena. And then Cody and then Uso does the Uso splash to Logan. Boom, 1, 2, 3. This was like in the last 2 minutes of the broadcast, by the way, so they literally crash coursed us in the last 2 minutes, which was actually pretty funny. Then Cody Rhodes was like, "I'm back, and we'll see you at Money in the Bank." So it looks like the rumors of John Cena, Logan Paul, and Travis Scott versus Cody Rhodes and the Usos. That rumored match looks like that's happening. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was John Cena versus CM Punk, you know. But maybe, just maybe, at Night at Champions, which is at the end of next month, we get John Cena versus Jey Uso with both world titles on the line. And here, John Cena can get number 18. How about that? That would be amazing. That remains to be seen, though. That's my review of Saturday Night's Main Event. Peace out, y'all.